Hey everybody, it's Naya. Welcome back to Naya Reads and Smiles. Hey guys! Okay, so I don't want to waste any time because today I'm going to be doing a huge unboxing. I literally have a stack of books up to here. Yes, this is my August book haul. Did I do one this month? Okay, I think I did 2 this month already, but we're just gonna Three is the magic number, right? Today's video is so kindly sponsored by my friends over at Libby. Libby is a free award-winning reading app that was created by Overdrive and connects to your public library. Libby is available on all Apple and Android devices, and you can use the app on multiple devices. Everything will sync, so if you're reading a book on your phone and you want to switch to your iPad or your Kindle, you can do that. So basically all you need for Libby is a library card. So if you're someone who uses your public library often, you probably have a library card with a little code on it. You connect your library card to the app, and each public library has their own unique collection of ebooks and audiobooks that are available online through the app. And I know some of you guys probably have multiple library cards. Don't lie, I see you. If you have multiple library cards, you can connect all of them to the app too. You can actually go in and sample all the different books before you even request to check them out. But yes, if you don't have Libby, please check it out. I'll include the link to their app below, but you just really should take advantage of it because it's free and you can just have access to more audiobooks and more ebooks. Without further ado, let us get into the unboxing. Thank you so much to Penguin Teen for sending me this beautiful red box of book arcs. Okay, I have been doing unboxings for a very long time. I have received a lot of different promotional boxes from different publishing companies and things like that, but I don't think I have ever received a box like this. This book box right here contains 4 advanced reader copies of 4 books that will be coming out this fall. All of these books are by Black authors and all of them have Black main characters, and I am freaking out. The first book that they put on top is actually the one I am most anticipating out of all of these 4 books. I have seen it going around Instagram or just like the cover on Instagram. This first book here is War Girls by Tote and Yabuchi. Now, I read Tochi's first book series, which is Beast Made of Night. That book series was a fantasy series inspired by African mythology. It was incredible, and I power read both of his books in like 2 days or 3 days, I think. But this book takes place in the year 2172, so way in the future. Climate change and nuclear disasters have rendered much of the earth unlivable. Only the lucky ones have escaped to space colonies in the sky. This kind of sounds a bit like The 100 a little bit. War-torn Nigeria, battles are fought using flying deadly mechs, and soldiers are outfitted with bionic limbs and artificial organs meant to protect them from the harsh, radiation-heavy climate. So as you guys could probably gather from the synopsis, this book takes place in a futuristic, post-apocalypse, war-torn Nigeria. In this book, we're following 2 sisters who dream of having a better life and are willing to fight a war to win and achieve and get to that better life. I am so excited about this book, and can we just take a second to appreciate this amazing cover that I will absolutely 100% be doing a recreation of. It looks like she has it like corn rolled halfway back and then kind of left in like a puff. Okay, the next book I have in here is A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy, and again, can we just take a second to appreciate this beautiful cover. So it says here, A River of Royal Blood is an enthralling debut set in lush North African inspired fantasy world that subtly but powerfully challenges our notions of power, history, and identity. In this book, we're following our main character who has this very dark magic that hasn't been seen in this fantasy world for a very long time. Now, she has a sister who she must fight to the death in order to ascend to the ivory throne, so only one of them can come into power, and it is basically whoever wins this battle to the death. So a week before the battle, an assassin is sent to kill her, but does not succeed. She ends up having to seek out a fae trainer in order to prepare her for the battle. It is a dark fantasy book with magic and fae and romance, and I am just here for it. This next book here is a contemporary book, and it is The Stars and the Blackness Between Them by Juanita Petrus. I apologize if I mispronounce her name. So this book follows our main character, Audrey, who is from Trinidad, and she is forced to move to America, specifically Minneapolis, and completely start her life over because her parents caught her with her girlfriend. So when she moves to Minneapolis, she ends up meeting Mabel, who befriends her and kind of helps her navigate her new life in America, and they slowly fall in love. But of course this causes more problems because the reason why she was sent to America was because she was caught with her girlfriend in Trinidad. Told in 2 lush and lyrical voices, this debut conjures a love that is stronger than hatred, prison, and death, and as vast as the blackness between the stars. I am so excited for this book. Also, again, we're gonna have to do a zoom on the cover because it is beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And the last book in here is actually by a YouTuber. Well, she does a lot of things, but she's also a YouTuber. Obviously by Akilah Hughes. Now, Akilah Hughes, it says here, is a writer, comedian, and YouTuber residing in Brooklyn, New York. She has been a digital correspondent for MTV, Fusion, Comedy Central, Crooked Media, and more. A Sundance Labs fellow, Akilah most recently appeared on the HBO series special Pod Save America. Her comedic YouTube channel is Akilah, obviously. Akilah is sort of a social media public figure, and this is stories from her timeline, so essays about her life and her journey to where she is now. And I'm guessing it's gonna be very comedic because she is a comedian. I personally don't know who Akilah Hughes is, but I'm very interested in learning more about her and reading her book because I just love sort of autobiographical personal essay collections and things like that. Okay, so the next box I have here came all the way from the UK, and I'm so excited because I've seen so many unboxing videos of this book box. Shout out to the wonderful owner over at Luma Crate. She reached out to me recently and asked if I wanted to do an unboxing of their July box. So yes, the box is a little bent up, but like I said, it came all the way from the UK, so it had to go through quite a lot of transit to get to me. The theme for July is It's a Kind of Magic, which I am here for all kinds of magic. The first thing in here is this little box, which I'm going to open now. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna like skip through the part where I struggle. God, how cute. Okay, so I think this is a pen holder or a card holder or something. If you could see, it is shaped like a book. Here's the book spine, and then here's where there's an opening so you can put stuff in it. Oh my goodness. What? Is this a tote? Oh no, it's like a little bookshelf banner thing. You could hang it on your wall or on your bookshelf, but it's a little flag. Oh my god, it did come with a tote, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, so the next thing in here is this tote, and it has, I'm guessing, the main characters of the book that is in here on here. Look how beautiful this is, and this is a really big tote, you guys. I don't think I've ever seen a tote this big in a book box. The next thing in here are these two little pins, and one of them has a bunch of different magic symbols on it. This one, I'm guessing, has our main character looking very smoldery. I don't even know what this book is about yet, but this art card is making me so excited. Look how beautiful and detailed that is. Like, just, who is this? I'm really, I want to know who this is. Also came with this little folded letter that I'm gonna wait to read because I think it's a spoiler as to what the book is. Oh my goodness, is this a book end? What? You guys, it came with a metal bookend slash book holder that you can use to like stack books on. Okay, and finally, the book of the month. So this synopsis sounds so cool. This book takes place in this small town called Sanctuary, which is the title of the book. And can we just, the green spine. I'm not sure if this is like a special Luma Crate edition, but it is so cool. In this town, the star quarterback of the football team dies, and I guess everyone knows that like witches exist and are real. So the quarterback's ex-girlfriend was a witch, and now she's being like investigated because they think that she may have like been involved in his death. It sounds so cool. I can't tell you the last time I read a witch book that wasn't placed in a fantasy world, because this book takes place in the real world. Okay, this next book I have here, I actually picked up myself because the title and the synopsis just hooked me. It is The Girl Who Can Move Shiz with Her Mind, and we're just gonna take a second to appreciate whoever came up with this incredible title, because I saw this on the shelf and I immediately was like, okay, yeah, this is my book. So as the title pretty much gives away, this book is about our main character who has telekinetic powers, so she can move stuff with her mind. Because of her power to move stuff with her mind, she is kind of hired by the government and goes on various different missions and things like that, until one day a body turns up and it is proven that the person was killed by someone like her, someone with telekinetic powers. Now all of a sudden the government is against her, and she has to find a way to prove herself innocent by basically finding out who this person was. I've read a few reviews of this book and everyone says it's comedic but also really serious and a bit dark, which is right up my alley with what I love. This next book here is a book that I just finished reading and it was incredible. I have an entire reading vlog on it. Michael over at Michael Bookline was so kind to send me a finished copy of Serpent and Dumb by Shelby Maharin. This is my current favorite debut fantasy novel of the year. Okay, this next package I have here I also received from Penguin, and I feel like sometimes like whoever's like works in the marketing for Penguin Teen, I feel like they just read my mind sometimes, because they send me books that I've been thinking about, and I'm like, huh, I really want to read that one, and then they send it to me, and I'm like, wait, who's listening in? Who has my brain tapped? They sent me an advanced copy of Jackpot by Nick Stone. I am so excited about this. Nick Stone wrote Dear Martin as well as Odd One Out, and this is her newest book that comes out this fall in October 15th. This book sounds so good. Okay, so I love books that follow like two best friends. I feel like friendships are so underrated, especially in young adult books. Like a really strong friendship is so fun to read about, and I love it. We're following our main character Rico, who is a high school student, and she works like the afternoon shift at a gas station. So she sells a lot of lottery tickets because, you know, she works at a gas station. One day she finds out that a ticket that she sold was actually a $1 million winning ticket, but the person she sold it to hasn't come forward and claimed the money yet. So her and her best friend Zan, who is filthy rich, his parents own like this really successful paper product company. They go on a mission to try and find the person they sold the ticket to so that Rico can maybe claim the money herself. This book sounds so good. I am so excited. I have been following Nick Stone for a while now, and I have seen like a bit of her writing process for this book, which makes me just even more excited to read it. The next book I have here I received from Simon & Schuster, so thank you so much to them. This is an arc of Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. This is another witchy book. I love witchy books, you guys. This book follows our main character Nora, who is rumored to be a witch. Now in the town that she lives in, there's this very, very dark woods that they're supposed to be fae or some sort of magical creatures living in there. To most people in the town, it's just a rumor, kind of folklore, but to Nora, it is very real. So one day, this boy named Oliver turns up in the woods after having been missing for several days. He doesn't remember how he got to the woods, like where he went, why he was missing, or any of that. Nora ends up becoming friends with Oliver, and slowly she starts to learn, you know, why he was found in the woods, like who he actually is, and it's a lot darker and a lot more magical than she would have originally thought. Also, the cover is so cool, and it just gives you those like witchy, witchwood vibes. Last but not least, I was sent this ginormous box by Penguin Teen, and if you can't tell from the top of the box here, it says absolutely remarkable, and this is Hank Green's new book. It came out a little while ago, but this is the paperback edition that is now out. Oh, look at the purple confetti. So they sent me a poster, which I'm guessing is a poster of the book, of an absolutely remarkable thing by Hank Green. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, I know nothing about this book, and I kind of want to go into the book knowing nothing, if you know what I mean. Part of me expects the writing style to be similar to John Green's books, but I know Hank Green is his entirely own person. I've watched many of John Green as well as Hank Green's videos on YouTube, so I'm excited that Hank has a book out now so I can check it out. That concludes my book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, keep reading, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!